Alright, it's time for our fourth and final round, and our opponent has shown up this time, and even though they are probably also 1-2. Maybe I got paired up, maybe they're 2-1. They're going first and they kept their hand. We're going to mulligan our hand. We have no looting effects. And this one's a lot better. We have all our mana. We have an Is It Charm and a Breaking and an Umbrella Rights. So we're not going to mulligan this. Let's see what we're up against. Hinterland Harbor. Okay. If this is banned hexproof, that would be insane because... yeah, because I gotta steal their auras with Bruna. So we'll play Hall Fountain tap turn 1. That way we can either cast Is It Charm or Breaking, depending on what happens. Township. Farseek. Okay, so it's more like a Bant control deck, it looks like. Unfortunately, we don't get to play against Bant hexproof. So I don't care about taking 2 damage here. We're just gonna break ourselves. Interesting, like we could break opponents if they're also like junk or self-mill or control and try to mill them out. It's pretty loose, but it's just a possibility and definitely an option we have. Let's see, our opponent is going, what is going on? I'm in a daily in the 1-2 bracket. What am I playing against? Alright, well, he's thinking about breaking. He's looking at it. It's not targeting him. Probably wondering what's going on. So hopefully this is like a Bant control deck with just like Wraths and Angel, like a Thrushation Angel and Thrytusks and like an 8th Lane or something. Nothing with counter spells. I just don't want to see counter spells. And some of the Bant lists are still like that, so hopefully this is one of them. Alright, so it resolved and we milled a Bruna, Unflinching Courage, a couple of Faithless Lootings. So it looks like we're in great shape. We just need to draw a 4th land to get that Bruna into play. And we have Faithless Looting and Is It Charm to get there. So I'm not worried at all. So next turn, probably just going to be Faithless Looting during our main phase. Alright, so this is a pretty good start. Just need to get some more auras in the yard. We have, ooh, Ground Seal. Okay, I see how it is. So we're going to play a different game. We're going to play look for a Bruna to cast or a Breaking. This can just loot, get rid of these Umbrella Rights. So, we're not completely dead. So there's 2 Breakings gone. Breaking and entering, so we can still have 2 more. Or we can just hardcast Bruna. Get rid of these auras. We'll say go. And there's still 3 Brunas, and there's 2 Breaking and entering. So we have 5 outs. And we can't mill them, but we have like 4 draws here. And we're not under any pressure yet. And our opponent could have like a Thrytusk, which would be the fastest clock he could have put out there. So let's see what he does have. Let's just attack for 1. So this could be like as a counterspell or a Restoration Angel, or I don't even know. He hasn't played a land yet this turn, so. He's just going to Farseek. Oh, he's just going to Zoria's Charm. Okay. Probably would have done that before I attacked, just to see if you needed to cast the Pilgrim to cast something. This is another Farseek. And Breeding Pool. Okay. Let's untap. Alright, we're just going to Faithless Looting. We could kill the Pilgrim, keeps him off 6 for now. But I'd rather just try to get through my deck as fast as I can. Alright, so drew a land and Unflinching Courage. So land's actually good because both Entering and Bruna cost 6 mana. So we have 5 cards to find and 38, and so we have 5 more draws to do it, and that should find us, actually statistically should find us between these 2 and our next 2 turns. Let's see if he townships. No township. Let's attack with his Pilgrim. We can't actually cast both Is It Charms next turn, but we'll cast one main phase and see if we draw a red source. Alright, we drew a Breaking and Entering, perfect. So I'll get rid of a Right and Ethereal Armor and play a Godless Shrine tapped. So there you go. So there's first thing. So if he like taps out for something, we can Get back our Bruna with haste. That'll be huge. We'll have trample. There's 3 ethereal armors in our graveyard. Alright, he's making a knight. He's getting aggressive. He's going for it. I'm glad he made a knight, so he can't exile our Bruna. I hope he townships. Just attack. Come on, township. Puts me on like a 2-turn clock. Okay. He's not attacking the Pilgrim. Interesting. So he's casting something. He needs all his mana. Alright, so he has a blue. Oh, is he playing like Prime Speaker? This could be his Prime Speaker ban. This makes like sense why he has a ground seal, because that deck's really weak to like Junk Reanimator. Alright, let's see. Tapped his mana wrong, it looks like. But now he's trying again. Oh, Aether Lane. Okay. So unless he this is a sorcery, so the spell doesn't do it. So we actually win this turn. So we won through a ground seal game 1. So unless he has a fog. Even that, fog could be bad. He'd have the wrath. But let's see. I bet he wasn't expecting that. Well, that's always a possibility. He's seen 2 of them already. So let's attack with Bruna. We are going to use her ability. 1 courage, armor, courage, armor, courage, armor. Oh, okay, it's just a 29/29. See if he has that fog. He could have an unsummon. Also, that's another option. Nope, we just we just broke him. We entered him. We entered our Bruna. Okay, so we won game 1. Kind of stole that one through ground seal. So we're going to put in our Sires and our Detention Spheres. Take out our Fiona Dreads. Like our auras, they're not that good. He doesn't have that many. Like he's not aggressive. So I'll take out. He might not even have. Like I want the Alpha Authorities. He might have he does have Celestial Charm. But I want the spheres. I can take out Courage. Yeah, and I guess, ooh, 1 authority. Do I want to do that? I guess I'll bring in 2 spheres. Oh, I also want the Cavern of Souls. Don't submit yet. Just in case he does have counter spells. We didn't see any out of him. I guess I'll take out an authority. So we're pretty low on auras, but now we have another plane of Sire of Insanity. So we just want to go as fast as we can, just mill ourselves and try to get there. Like, so he does have ground seal, which might lure him into a false sense of security with his sideboard. It might have not that many. He might have less graveyard hate options, but we shall see. Alright, so we're on the draw. Our opponent's deciding to mulligan, and look at our hand. If it's pretty risky, like an Izzet Charm or a Faithless Looting turns our hand on and makes it crazy. But we don't have those. But we do have like a Sire and Umbrella Rights and Detention Sphere. But I think we're gonna mulligan this. We can do better. We can do better than this too. I think we can do better than that. Alright, so we just need to draw a blue source and we're good. Blue and red. So probably better to keep the first hand, but like it's always way easy to say that. So we need to draw like 2 lands, a blue and a red source, and we might be in great shape. Also, he's not killing us that fast, so we have time. So I'm trying to aggressive a little more. I'll be more aggressive with my mulligans, because I tend to, like you've seen earlier, keep loose hands. And let's see what our opponent has, an Arbor Elf. And we drew an Ethereal Armor. I'll just play Godless Shrine tapped and say go. So we just need to draw a blue source this turn. And then play Chronic Flooding. Next turn, draw another land. Tap the Chronic Flooding, mill Faithless Looting, and then we'll just go off from there. And I'll start just drawing a blue land. So, even though I didn't do too good in this daily, we're not at the end yet, but can't do better than 2-2 at this point. I'm very happy I got to combo some people off at least. I did go crazy 4 games. Even though I kind of misplayed, I'm just happy that the deck worked, and they got to show you some of that craziness that can ensue when you try out brews that are crazy, and that's like one of the best feelings is just having your crazy idea and have it work and have it seen in action. I often don't play that crazy of brews. Like I play my own decks, as you've seen with like bug zombies or like my momentary blink deck. But this is definitely the most off the wall deck I've ever played, and it's definitely the most fun I've had in a long time. All right, we drew Alpha Authority, so we're just gonna pass the turn back. Our opponent, all he did was have a Sun Petal Grove and attack, so he doesn't have anything yet. No Farseek, which is good. Let's see what he's thinking on. He's gonna make a knight. Okay, he's getting aggressive, which is fine. We have nothing. We have literally stone cold nothing. And we're on a clock now. Especially with like, I thought half shocks, half untap lands would be good for the mana base, but I think you even need more. Like you only need like 8 to 10 shocks. Just took too much damage, just drew him too often. Like that one game we just started out taking 6 in like the first 4 turns. So that's one thing I would change with this deck if I ever play it again. That is. One thing that's nice about Moto is like when you build a deck, it's always there as long as you, even if you don't have the cards anymore, it always saves the deck. So I'm probably not going to trade any of these cards like Bruna. I'll just hold on to those. So the deck will always just be in my collection. If I ever just want to bring it out, I can just play, as opposed to like in real life where if you want to keep a deck, you always have to keep the deck intact. And you can't take out. You have to take out the cards. You have to put them back. Whereas in Moto, you can have like every one of my decks would have Is It Charm in it, and I only have 4, and it'd be fine. All right, so he attacked me for 3. I'm at 16. Was at 19. Let's see what he has. He didn't play a land during his first main phase. So that might mean he doesn't have one. Okay, he did. Let's see what he does now. Farseek. Okay, so our opponent has a fine start. He must have drawn the Farseek this turn. Or he decided that was better just to make a Knight token. Let's see what we draw. Ooh, Hollowed Fountain. That's a good start. We could try to mill him out, huh? And if he doesn't want to mill himself, it'd be like a 2-mana Stone Rain. That's always pretty insane. So I think maybe the Godless Shrines and Isolate Chapels need blue or red sources, like a blue-white and then blue, then like red-black, so I can always use them for my early spells. Because they're definitely kind of awkward. They hurt me earlier. Like I definitely misplayed, but like if that Godless Shrine wasn't even in the deck, Ray Revelation. Okay, you got me. Ooh. I don't think we have time. I'm just gonna concede this game. We didn't draw a red source. And we weren't going to. Holy cow. Alright, so we'll go back to sideboarding. So I don't think he has counterspell, so I don't want the cavern anymore. Oh, we even went to 25 lands. I don't care about Rare Revelation. It does have Ray, which actually does want me to take out the spheres. How many? He can't have more than like 2 Ray Revelations, and he doesn't have any ways to dig him up that fast. And I kind of want to get rid of Ground Seal. Let's see. I'll just put back in. What am I gonna put in? So let's see. Actually, I just want to stay at 25 lands. That's fine. I don't really want any of these that bad. The Detention Sphere is fine, but like if he has Rare Revelation, the second killing our Detention Sphere is already bad, but then we don't want to draw 2 because he can just kill them both with the same card. All right, we are going to play first. And this is a hand. We have all our mana. We have an Is It Charm, and we have a Bruna and a Sire of Insanity. So we're not going to mulligan to 6. So we'll start out with the Steam Vents, and then the Cliff Top. We don't have to take damage that way, and also Steam Vents allows us to cast Breaking if we draw it, or Faithless Looting, or anything like that. So Steam Vents, no, Steam Vents is definitely the best land in our deck. So our opponent has Temple Garden tapped. Ooh, we drew another Is It Charm. So play Cliff Top, say go. So now we can keep open 1 charm for his Ground Seal. Did he have 6 his turn? Well, he didn't play a second land. That's crazy. Discard Alpha Authority and a Bruna. I'll just play our Watery Grave tapped. Now, here's the thing. I can either use my Is It Charm or hold it. Like, I think I'm going to use it. Or actually, we're pretty close to casting Siren Insanity. I'm not going to use it yet, then. Do another land, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and... So I'm definitely going to hold up Is It Charm, because like I can get rid of a Farseek. Our opponent just decided not to play Magic this game, apparently. He just kept the one lander. He probably has like 2 Farseeks and like 2 Ground Seals and a Rare Revelation that he doesn't want to discard. Voice of Resurgence. Alright, so I'm just gonna play my what lanes do I want to play? I guess another Steam Vents. Let's say go. And a turn I'm definitely gonna Is It Charm just to use it because alright. Nope. We're gonna counter that. And then we're just gonna play Sire of Insanity. Casually on turn 6 to our Mastered opponent. And see how we go from there. So what land do I want to have? We have 3 red, we have lots of blue. We only have 1 black. So it's gonna be and we have 2 white. So it's gonna be a black source. So I'll just play this Blood Crypt. Yep. So I drew nothing but lands this game, and luckily my opponent drew nothing but not drawing lands. And so now we can cast anything in our deck once we draw it, and hopefully he doesn't draw a Selesnya Charm. Holy crap, that's 2 Loxodon Smiters. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll take the first one, the first hit. I'll definitely have to block next turn. And we drew a land. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose this game. This is insane. Like, we just drawn so many lands, and our opponent had 2 Loxodon Smiters. That's crazy. So now we're blocking. Hopefully we can draw like an Umbrella Rights or something. So we're going to 6. So we have 2 more turns? Okay, he has a Township. Oh my gosh, so many lands. We've had 2, 4, 5 spells this game, and 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh man. This is the funniest game. Holy cow. Let's see what we draw. Chronic Flooding. Okay. I guess I'll play it over here. And we'll tap this for white. Faithless Looting, that's a start. I think we're dead now. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. So even though I won, that was like the sweetest game I've ever seen. Holy cow. So yeah, we just drew lands, and our sire put 8 power on our opponent's board. Oh my gosh. We don't have an unsummon or anything in our deck. Wow, that was sweet. That's crazy, but bad for us, obviously, but super sweet. I have to give it to my opponent just for having 2 Smiters in his hand. Wow, wow. Alright, so there's the Bruna deck. We got to combo some people off. We got crushed. I hope you liked it. Leave your feedback in the comments of what you thought I could have done better. Maybe some improvements you would make to the deck. I know definitely the mana base is off, but I feel like everything else is pretty close to where I want it to be. And one last thing, I had a quick question. So while building my deck, I put the cards in before I got them, and the first thing that came up was this promo Breaking and Entering. And I don't know what it's from. I don't think I've ever seen it before. And I've never heard of this promo. So if you leave in the feedback what this promo is, It'd be appreciated. It's pretty sweet. It's funny, like there's infinite, because I clicked show all versions and then the ones I don't own, so it looks like an 8 when it goes sideways. Because I think this is cool, and if I ever want to play again, I actually kind of like this art better. Like this guy is like cutting his face. Very interesting. Anyway, so that's my video, my Bruna Light of Alabaster. So if you want to play this, pick them up before they skyrocket, because it's obviously a pretty sweet deck and it's super fun to play. Alright, until next time, hope you have fun playing Magic and good luck.